In Brooklyn, New York City, members of the Wu Gang have been mercilessly hunting their rivals for years.
Yo, shout out Jelly for the, shout out Rocky for the video.
Policy. The violence has been targeted primarily against the rival Cho Gang, which they believed was in part responsible for the death of Wu member Shamel Boomer. The group started the Booming for Boomer movement, which resulted in many shootings across the city.
See that coming.
The Cho Gang had been desperate to retaliate and struck back against the Wus in numerous acts of violence.
With the GDs and the Chos and the Joes. This is the ops right here. For all my fans, for all my fans, this is the ops. This is where B and them is from. The ops. They right across the street.
On March 25, 2022, two alleged members of the Cho Gang did something truly horrific. At 6 p.m. Friday on Riverdale Avenue near Amboy Street in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn, a man, who was not alleged to be in any gang or have any involvement with the perpetrators, was putting a baby into the backseat of his car. He had just picked her up from a daycare that was located in the area. The Brooklyn DA's office detailed what is alleged to have happened next. Alleged Cho member, Dalik Habersham, also known as Dalik EBK, arrived in the area in a BMW driven by fellow Cho member Princess Chambers. Surveillance video shows him stepping out of the car and walking towards the man with his baby, who, again, was just a random civilian. Dalik Habersham believed that the man was actually one of his rivals, and he pulled out a gun and attempted to massacre him.
Come on.
Surveillance video shows him shooting repeatedly at the man, and while he missed him, one of his bullets hit a 3-year-old girl who was walking with her mother out of the same daycare.
Come on, bro. What is good with niggas, man?
Habersham then ran to the BMW driven by Princess Chambers, which was already driving away without him. He jumped in and the two sped off. Detectives combed through surveillance photos and identified who they believed was the suspect.
You're not safe. Look at this. He ain't even look up. Whole camera, bro. You're on camera. We're watching you do it. You thought you were anonymous. Look at... Come on, bro.
They also executed court-authorized searches on his social media. The day after the shooting, Habersham sent a DM to a private Instagram messaging group with other Cho members, sharing a link to a news article about the shooting, and apparently jokingly saying that he quote-unquote did bad.
That's not joking, bro.
After reviewing further evidence and solidifying their case, the NYPD brought down the hammer and took Dalik Habersham and Princess Chambers into custody. It took 7 months to make an arrest, as NYPD officials were furious that nobody in the community was willing to help identify the perpetrator.
The police cannot do it alone. They need the help from the community. You know who's out here carrying guns. You know who's out here shooting.
I hate this. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that because that's not true, bro. How the fuck is just a random person who goes to work or goes to school every day just gonna know that guy got a gun, he got a gun, he's like, man, you don't just know like that, bro. Like I said, New York City, you could just be outside because you from over here and not be involved with none of that. You hear the stories about the dudes, like ball players, rappers, and you know what I'm saying, dudes who did other shit, how they were still in the hood, they still got love, and people kept them away from that shit. So that's not true. People don't just fucking know who's willing to go that far in life, especially not no teenagers. Like you think they're up to mischievous things, but you don't think they're just out here, you know, aiming to kill 3-year-old babies. Like, come on, bro, you sound like a fool.
Shot this child tonight. Step up and help us.
Habersham and his confederate were arrested as part of a larger indictment against
That's
both
what I be
the Wu
talking
and
about.
Cho
Them
gang,
boards.
spearheaded by the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division. The Gun Violence Suppression Division, which also played a crucial role in the Drilly gang indictment in the Bronx, believes that its very precise arrests and removal of guns from the streets will put a dent in overall crime rates in the city. However, some believe that the city is not doing enough.
Take the guns off the street and end the
Only time will tell.
Pretty much. He's not wrong. Oh, that's the end?